everybody, welcome to our today's tutorial. And in today's tutorial I would like to talk to you about how I make my chord sound the way you just heard from that song. By the way, I was playing the song called Rain Jesus Rain. Yes, you all know the song. So did I welcome you guys, everybody? By the way, thank you everybody for your kind comments and your subscription to this channel. I couldn't be here without God and without you. Great thanks to you. Asante sana. Now, welcome to our today's tutorial. Today, I would like to talk about how I make my chord sound better, not basic, not major. When I talk about major chords, I just talk about playing chords like very major chords, basic chords like that. Those are very basic major chords. So how do I break away from that when I am playing, or when I am accompanying a singer or playing in church, for that matter? Number one, okay, I don't like major chords. I don't like major chords, but I play major chords as I'm talking to you. So how do I go around major chords when I'm playing them? So I'm going to have this little accompaniment beat that is going to help me so that I maintain my tempo and my speed together with you. So if you might be interested, I'm having my right one, I have a concert grand. On my right two, I'm having a smooth tine, that is an EP. Then I'm having a super dark pad for my right three. Then I have my mini sub for my left, and that is my bass. And this is how it sounds like it. That's what I have. So number one, how do I approach my major chords in a song? So I'm going to use that song you heard in the intro for the illustration purpose. Number one, I like laying 6 and 1 together. Like for example, I'm on the key of A. That is the A I'm talking about. The A major chord or major triad looks like that. Alright, it looks like that. Okay, the first inversion looks like this. Then the second inversion looks like this. Like that. So together I have a root, a first inversion, and a second inversion. All these are inversions of an A major triad. So for example, I will take my A like that. So the first thing I will do, I will try to voice my major triad as if I'm playing a 6. For those people who do not know these numbers I'm talking about, please refer to my videos when I talked about scale and scale numbers. So what is my 6th degree of an A? So I will have to go 1. So I'll have that's my A. So I'll go back 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Then I have my 6 here. Okay? If you want to get a key, a 6th of any chord or any key, just play that note, then count 3 times backwards from the next note or from the previous note. So for example, this is a B. If I want to get the 6th of a B, I'll just strike the B, then I'll count from here. This is a B, I'll count from here. 1, 2, 3, and I'll have my A flat for the 6th degree of the B. Alright, now being on A, do not worry, I will illustrate this even on other keys like F sharp, because I know most of you play from F sharp and you might want this tutorial down there, but today I want to favor the guys on other keys too. So I will try and voice my A like a 6. For those people who do not know, 6th chord of any chord is a minor. So if the 6th chord of my A is a G flat or an F sharp, I have to play it as a minor, and this is how it's going to sound. So this is an F sharp minor chord. If I extend it much further, and I'll add it 7 here, so this will be an F sharp 7, F sharp minor 7, sorry, like that. So this chord, if I fuse it together with an A is gonna sound better. So I'm going to take, so the first thing I do for you guys who do not have an idea of what's happening, I'll just pick that 1, an A, then I'll add that 6 here. So that's how it's gonna sound. So this chord is both A major 6 and F sharp minor 7. It is a chord that it has the same voice, but it has 2 names. This is an F sharp minor, and if I add this E note here, it becomes an F sharp minor 7, like that. But this is an A, and if I add a 6 on it so that I play an A major add 6, it's gonna sound like that. So it is the same chord, but it has 2 names. It depends from where you're playing it from, all right? Now, for it to sound like that, I have now to take that chord I just played here, and now I will go ahead and play that now. So like that. All right? Now, as you can hear that chord, you might not be able to hear the A, so what I'll do, I will take my 6, add its 5 on it, that's a C sharp, and add that 6 here. So I'll bring it down here. So together, then I'm going to add that A major chord there. So it's going to sound like that. And that's what you heard when I did that. Together it's going to sound like this, like rain. Now you heard that. Now you can go ahead and try that. Just play that. So you might wonder, what am I playing here? I'm just playing the second inversion of an A here, right there. So just begin with the major chord first there, and I'm going to add that 6 there. So it's going to sound like that. So, and I'm going to have that 6, its octave, and the C sharp here, which is a 5. C sharp is a 5th degree from an F sharp major scale. Okay, so this is the 5 of the F sharp. So that's what I'm playing. So I'm just playing 5th here. So that's an A right there. Now you have an idea of what's going on. So together, if I go ahead like this, like now, let me explain this chord. This is still an A chord, but this chord right here, when I'm going out to the phrase that I say rain, because Jesus rain. So this is like rain, Jesus rain. Then I go like rain. What am I playing here? So what I'm playing here is, this is an A, and this is the second step. I'm going now to add a 9 on it. Just hold that thought right there. I'm going to explain. So this is an A. Now I hope you remember the suspended chords I talked about in my previous videos. So I'm going to take this chord and take this 3rd degree and play it here. And I'm going now to play the A sus. This is the A suspended 2 triad. So I'm going to take this note right here and play this A sus 2 here. This is how it's going to sound. So go ahead and try it out. Go ahead and try it out. So I'll go like rain. So why am I choosing this inversion instead of this? Because the phrase of the song says rain. So I'm going to look for the inversion that has that note na ahead of it. So that will be an A second inversion. The one that has rain. So I'll go. So now. So this chord I'm playing here, this chord is an A sus still, just the same way here. I'm just reversing it down here, just another inversion of it. So that chord I told you, remember? So that's so I go like rain, rain. Now where am I going next? I'm going G. This is the note I want, so I'll go now to the first inversion of an A. So that this is rain. I will play my A, second inversion together with that 6. So rain, G. Then I'm going to a 4. This is outright D, which is I'm not going to explain so much on it because it's outright. So like Jesus rain. I explain this chord. So I'm gonna rain, Jesus rain. Okay, you can the little walk up I did like it. This is going to enable me to go to King of Zion, Judah's Lion, reign, Jesus reign. So there are many ways you can use to get yourself up to another chord. Like for example, for me, I say like okay. So what I did here, I went to my 4, then I began on 6 like this. Then you walk up minor thirds. Okay, this is something you really need to practice. So this is I'll be walking whole tones or whole steps. So there's okay. Do not worry about my finger positioning. I know there's something wrong with it, but I'll try my best. So go ahead and practice it like that. So this is. So now my destination is King of Zion. So I'll do that. So let me explain what am I doing here. You might be wondering, what am I doing here? Now this is my favorite voicing or chordal voicing technique I uses. This chord is supposed to be an E major 7. Actually an E major dominant. Yeah. So this should be an E7. So let me break it down for you to get it. This chord will sound like this. This is a second inversion of an E major. Do you know how to get an E7? If you want to get a chord, an E7, a seventh of any chord, or a dominant of any chord, just play that chord together with its flat 7. Now, this is what I'm talking about. This is an E root. This is an E note that makes this chord have the name E. This note before this note is the 7. If I play it together, it's going to sound like this. But this is not the chord I want. Now I want the flat 7. Guess where is the flat 7? So this is the 1, then we have the 7, then we have the flat 7. Right there. So the name of this chord is an E7 or an E dominant. Now you know. So this chord right here, you play like that in the root position. The first inversion I'm gonna carry this note and play it up here. Like that. So it's gonna sound like that. Now the second inversion of this chord will be carry this one and play it here. Exactly. And now this is the chord I played there. Like King of Zion. So what did I do? This chord, together the flat 7, I took this 5 and retained it there, but now this 4 took it down here, and that's why it sounds like this. Sorry. Woo! It's beautiful, like that. What did I do? Like, so what am I aiming to? It is not necessary that you play that, but this is what I do. But I don't do it like as regular as possible, like this. I do that because I like it. But if you might be interested in doing that too in your playing, this is how you do it. This is an F sharp minor second inversion. I mean first inversion, sorry. This is the first inversion of an F sharp minor. This is the chord I played here, remember? And here. So like King of Zion, Judah's Lion. That's how I'm supposed to go. But I did this. So I did 6. And then I did an F augmented. No, this is not an F augmented. Let me just find the name. Yeah, actually this is an F minor. So I did F sharp minor, F minor, okay? Then I did my, so this chord here is an A dominant chord. Let me help you how to get it. Remember about the flat 7 chord? What is the note that becomes a 7 of an A? Definitely an A flat or a G sharp. This note is a 7. What is that note that becomes flat 7? Is the G here, and that is the note I'm playing. So those chords. So how am I playing this one? Remember, an A dominant looks like this. So I'm just taking this note, G note, that makes the A dominant down here, and I'm dropping this A and I'm playing it here, and I will probably play it here. But for me, I will not play this note because it shall be played by the bass guy. Okay, so this is now let me show you another chord here. So now this is actually this is a chord I played before. I didn't play this one, but you can play this or this, but it's the same chord. Now this chord here is a G diminished 7, but it's half. Why? I didn't include this note. All right. Now, so this is the formula for you to do whatever I did like this. Why am I using the diminished? It's because this diminished chord is going to land me to the destination of a 2. So the next chord, the destination I'm going to is a 2. So what is that chord that will land me here? What is that passing chord that will land me here? Is a G diminished 7. So here there's G diminished 7. So I will drop the 2. I will drop this second high note, and I'm going to play down here. Then why is it applying? Because now observe, look at the G diminished 7, how it looks like. Now look at the second note from the G. This minor third here is next to the B, and this B is is this, the second note is the 2 I'm going to. Then you land that. Okay? Now together it's going to sound, now let's begin from King of Zion. That is sort of like, you got it? Now I hope you're getting it. I hope you're understanding. I know many questions are getting into it. Like okay, so this is now the advanced part of it. But I know some of you can just scrap it off, and it becomes easier. So this is something also you could try. How can you achieve that? You go to the key you're playing 1, 2, then you pick the 3rd degree. Then you pretend as if you're playing the 3rd as a major. As a major dominant, or as a dominant chord, of course. So you will walk down to the scale of that 3. Like for example, I will pretend as if I'm going outside the A major scale. Then pretend as if I'm now playing the key of C sharp. Okay? But this time round, I'll break in the middle. So this is what I'm sort of like. Get the gist. Let's try it again and see if it comes in. Let's try that walking down. Alright, now I hope you get it. That thing, you can go ahead and practice that on every other key. Now, let's change something. Let's shift the gears. Picky ponky. Let me favor you. F sharp, guys. Let me try and apply that thing on F sharp for you to get it. So the choice of the chord you're playing will depend on the song which you are playing. Did you get that? The choice of the chord you're playing will depend on the choice of the song you're playing. Like for example, you just saw an A, I wanted to rain, Jesus, rain. So I wanted a chord that will resonate together, will feel as if I'm playing the scale like a... Alright? So I wanted something that will resonate there, so that will make me to apply the same thing. Now let's come to an F sharp. Identify the 6. So this is the F sharp 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. So these are the chords you need to identify while we are playing in this tutorial. Identify the 1, F sharp as your 1. Identify the E flat minor as your 6. Identify the A flat minor as your 4. Identify the C sharp major dominant as your 5, and then identify your E suspended as your flat 7 chord. We will use it a bit. So that is what I'm talking about. So all together we're gonna have this leg. together, we're going to have these chords as they follow one another. So we're going to have, so let me shift it because it's a bit bassy down here. So I'm like, rain. So I'm going to choose my F sharp second inversion for me to get that, like, because that note is the front of the melody. So I'm going to choose this one to favor the melody. So I'm going to have my my F sharp right there. So together with the 6, remember just the way we did. So like this. So all together again to have the. Together, remember this chord. Remember whatever I was doing on the A, like, so I want to apply that here. I'm trying to reason together as I'm playing to, like, that is the chord I'm talking about. So you just play your C sharp right there and you add the 4. So here I have the liberty to choose the C suspended 4 or an F sharp suspended 2 right there to replace it. Then I just add these 3 right down here. So this is the normal 6. Yeah, this is C sharp together with the 4. So this chord is C sharp dominant or C sharp 7. Then so do you want to try that thing I did on A? You can try that. So you play your 6. That is a C, that's an E flat minor. Then you play D minor. Then you play F dominant. F sharp dominant, sorry. This is the F sharp dominant, but you bring down that note here. So you have like, then you go to your 2. Then rain, Jesus, rain. So that is my basic way of making very basic chords sound better. They might not be far away from professional, but that is how I simplify my chords for them to sound a bit better and not most basic. So I'll come back with another tutorial on the same topic, on how to make them even sound even much better. If we got something that, if we have some words like that, better. Okay, you get the gist. But anyway, from my side, thank you everybody for watching. Thank you for subscribing. May God bless you. Keep me posted. Type a comment in the comment section telling me which part will you like me to look into or even to talk about. Just let us keep this community ongoing. Very soon I'll be coming live. I'll be doing live classes, live lessons, and I will be encouraging you guys so that we will be populating. Very soon I'll communicate the dates when we are going live. It will be in the evening so that everybody will be present. You can give me the suggestion in the comment box and keep on practicing, keep on playing. Whatever you are, whatever level you're in, you will become better. I want to let you know, just the way Casey usually said, today is a better day to become a better you. Thank you.